Good day. Alright, y'all. This is acrylic press-ons. They're spring, rainbow-fied. And now, today, we're going to finish on. So, I'm going to need y'all's help, okay? I'm going to need y'all's help. And we're going to figure out exactly... I do want butterflies, of course. But I'm trying to figure out if I want to add any, like, sparkles down the middle of this. Don't know. But thank you for coming today. Here's everything that I pulled. You guys know I pull everything. So, if you're here, let me know. Is it good? Is it not? But I pulled my mochas, of course. We have some of these flowers, but I'm not sure. And then we have all of these guys, too. So I pulled my mochas, some gold, butterflies, moons, stars, all that kind of stuff. And I'm not going to be able to embellish this, I think. So, I don't know. We'll see. Alright. I'm going to leave that there, though. Alright, so this is what we're looking like, guys. This is what they look like. So, if you haven't seen that live from yesterday, check her out. Because it's pretty freaking cute. So, if y'all are in here, let me know. Chat. All that good fun stuff. Okay. I don't know what to do, though. So I'm going to need y'all's help. So shout out to everybody in here. Make sure you like and subscribe. Become part of the Peep Squad. That'd be cool. Well, hi, Tay. What's up, girly? Thanks for coming, love. I'm trying to figure out if I want to add, like, sparkles down the middle of this. Or if we're just going to do stuff on it. Good day, Shirley. How are you? Hi, Galaxy Gal. Thanks. I can't say your name. Is it Graciela? Is that what your name is? I'm so sorry. Good day to you, and thanks for coming. Alright, so these are my first ever acrylic press-ons, guys. Grace. Okay. It's nice to meet you. Thank you for coming. Thanks for coming on this little journey. So yesterday we did this. Now we're going to finish it today. I do have my LGN Pro Bling It Gel. And then we have... I figured we'd do butterflies and moons. So... I pulled my mocha butterflies and my mocha stars. All the colors that I had for on top. But I figured we could do like a butterfly in the middle of this one. And then we could do like little stars on... like here and here, maybe here and here, because I pulled like the super tiny stars too. So it's gonna be butterflies, stars, and a moon. Should we add a moon? I don't know, but I have these beautiful gold butterflies. These are my favorite butterflies in the world, but I figured they would go really nicely. Aw, thanks. I really appreciate that, and that just makes my day. So here's what I'm going to do. This is crazy. This is something that people don't typically do. But if you're new, you always want to make sure you cap any glitter or any color that you have that's not a cover color. However, I'm going to go bold. And we're leaving these matte. We're going to leave these two matte. And then all of these are going to be... we're going to cap all three of these. But I want to add some stars. So should we do the big stars or the tiny stars? And should we put a moon on this one or just a butterfly? Hi, Stacy. How are you? So I was just telling everybody, should we... because I have these really pretty butterflies. My mochas. And I didn't know if we should do... like... my thought process, guys, was to add the rainbow butterflies going down the nail. Like this. On these ones. And so I picked in stars. I also got stars in here too. For the outside portion. But did we want to add like a star here and a star here and a star here and a star here? Did we want to add that just for like an embellishment look? Or do we just want to go full on you know. Ah. Stars. Hold on, I'm just trying to get my picker. Okay, because we're going to do butterflies, but I can't encapsulate them, unfortunately. And I was kind of hoping because the butterflies are all going to be on top, right? So I was thinking this right here, we do like encapsulate a gold star here and a gold star here. All the other butterflies are going to be on here. So the colored butterflies are going to go here, because this is a spring set. And then we're going to add some gold and colored butterflies, and they're kind of going to go like this, I think. And kind of like a swirly do. And then on this one, I was thinking of just doing something in the middle here. Add a butterfly in the middle and just kind of build out from there. What do you guys think? Because we're definitely using these butterflies for sure. But I don't have any, like, butterflies, guys, which I'm kind of mad about. It's weird, I know. I don't have any, like, encapsulating butterflies I can do. However, I do have a moon with a butterfly on it. What do you guys think of that? Or I could add one of these butterflies. Do you like this butterfly? Or do you like... Where'd it go? We have this one or that one? I know, right? Hi, Kat. How are you, babe? So, this one is iridescent, but it's clear, so I figured it would go good on this one. So, I figured if anything, it'll fit. It's big. Or we could do a gold butterfly, like a big gold butterfly. So, let me show you those real quick. Because I don't have mocha butterflies that will... I have, like, these guys and purple ones, but I don't have, like, big colored ones. So that is, other than the purple, so that's one thing I do have to get is some gold, like, some mocha butterflies. Let me see if I have any butterflies in here. Okay, so these are my Swarovskis, guys, and I do have this. But it's not gold, though. What do you think? I don't know. Ooh. I kind of like the iridescent one, but this one's cute too. I'll just put her out so that we got her. And then let me show you these other ones. I know, right? It's hard to pick for me. I have a hard time picking and choosing, guys. Alright, so the other ones, we're going to go gold. So let's see what gold butterflies I got in here. Oh my gosh, look at this one. Should we do this one? Look. It moves, guys. Oh my god, look at that. Does that not say Scream? Freaking Spring? Oh my god, I think that one's perfect, guys. I know, right? Okay, so, okay, yay. I'm excited. Alright, so, let me see if I have any other ones. I'm gonna set the in here for right now. And then, I want to see, do you guys just want the one that moves, period, to be in the middle here? I think that would be so cute. Just like, and then we can put the gemstones around that one and kind of build out from there. Yeah, that's gonna work great. So, you know one thing I do gotta get you guys? You know those like little embellishments, like these stars right here and these moons? I do not have embellishments. This is all I have is stars and moons, you guys. I just noticed that I don't have any, like, a bunch of different ones. I used to, but I don't know what the hell I did with them. So yeah, I'm gonna have to get some of those. But I wanted to show you guys this. Look at this moon. How beautiful is this moon right now? Do you think that'll go good? Oh. We could do a moon on top with that big giant butterfly in the middle. And then just kind of put our colors here and here. And then we'll have butterflies going down the side like this with the mochas. What do you guys think? Should we use this, Moon? Okay. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Woo! Okay. So, now I don't have any, like, stars to add to any of those, unfortunately. Which I thought I did, but I don't have any gold ones. So, that's gonna kind of suck. But it's okay. Yeah, so we'll just use the... Because we're gonna have the butterfly here, so we'll end it coming down to a point, so we're not gonna need anything down there. Okay. And of course, we'll add the other butterflies as well, and... Do we want to use AB crystals? Or do we want to use the mocha crystals? Do we want to use these guys here? Or we want to use the bright ones? I think the bright ones are going to look... Look, I think these ones are going to match. What do you guys think? I think this is going to match. Hi, Clam Dragon. How are you? I think these ones will match the colors better. So we'll use the light butterflies in that, because that's all I got, but we'll make it work. So, this is from Lisette. My favorite gemstone, anything. And then we have the flowers, if we want to add flowers. But I'm not sure if I want to add flowers on these. But okay, now that we got that picked up, I'm going to move this stuff. Because I was like, do I want to add glitter coming down the middle, since we're, you know, going to do butterflies like this in a swirl, or should I leave it alone? What do you think? Add, because, okay, so the glitter is, we can either do a very light glitter, like what we have on this, or we have this. They're called, because of the backs, I don't really know why. Now, this one is a white clear. Let me swatch this. I've never swatched this. You guys want me to swatch it for you? I'll swatch both of them for you because I don't think I've ever swatched them. I just made them. Alright, so... Now, this one is a holographic white. And it is beautiful. Let me stir it. You always gotta stir. And then this one's got silver stars. So I'm gonna have to try not to get the silver stars in it, but... Ouch. Sorry about that, guys. There we go. Alright. Is it good? Can you guys see? Shout out to everybody in here. Make sure you like and subscribe. Alright, so this one's going to be the white chunky one, which doesn't have a lot of clear in it, so just bear with me, okay? But I think it will bring out all the colors, you guys. If we did just a thin layer of this glitter. So I'm going to lightly just pull this down so we can... This is a holographic glitter. It's hard to see for you guys. But it's a holographic. Hey, love. Hi, Cool Kid. So we have this one, and I know it's hard for you guys to see it. But do you think that would be too much white? I think that might throw it off a little. What do you guys think? Or what do you think? I think it might throw it off, guys. I don't know. If we had a clear nail, I think it would be different. But because we don't have a clear nail, I don't think it's going to be great. Now this one is just a holographic glitter. This is the one I used yesterday. And I'm just going to pull this down for you guys. I think this one's going to go the best. Look at that shimmer. What do you guys think? Hi, Tammy. So what if we did just a little doo-doo-doo-doo-doo down that one? Hello, cool kid. The hollow one? Okay. Just to give it something. So, for everybody that's new in here, okay? I thought so too. Yeah, I thought so too. You're making candles? Yay! So, for everybody that just came in, we are leaving these matte, and we are not capping them. We are leaving them like a matte 3D look, and then these guys will be capped, and all that good stuff. So, let's get to capping real quick. We're going to use this guy. Oh, yeah, that guy's going to go really nicely on there. Look at that. Okay. So, I'm going to move this. And we're going to... And you can use a brush to kind of, you know, map out your glitter. But I'm thinking we just go right down the center. Or should we go doot, doot, doot all the way around? I'm not really sure. Because we got to think we're going to have stuff here and here. So, what do you guys think? Because we could always use a 3D brush to kind of just do it in the middle. Or we could go like this. So you can actually see from the sides. You know what? Let's just do it. Alright, I'm going to grab this guy. Y'all ready? Can you see okay? So I want it... I just want a little bit. I don't want a lot of this, guys. Just brush it on there like a brushed look. And I'm going to flatten this out. And bring it down. Just give it a little sparkle, guys. That's why I'm doing it super thin. Just to kind of spread it out. Get us that coverage we want. And so we're just kind of like tap it in there. Because we don't want it to be super big, but we just want those glitters in there. It's just enough to give it something. You know? I mean, it's little. You guys can't really tell. It keeps going in and out, but I can tell. It's kind of hard for you guys to tell, but I will show you. Hi, Pixel. How are you? Hello, everybody. Hello, hello. Shout out to everybody in here. Okay, so we have just a little bit. Just a little bit. Let's bring this guy over a little bit. Bring him around. And then we're gonna bring that out more. Ooh, there we go. Okay. Alright, well, that's all we're gonna add to that, just to give it something little. Alright, and then, are we encapsulating the gold stars, or are we not gonna do that? What do you guys think? You think that's too far? Thanks, love. So, for the majority part, we just need to cap these 3 nails in the middle. I wasn't sure either, but it's kind of like we're going to add butterflies anyway all the way down, so I think we're just going to cap them and go. It's like one of those, hold on, it's like one of those little embellishment stars. So it's like we have this little moon, and we have like these tiny little twinkle stars. And then I also did the little tiny regular stars too. Like, I'm talking like super tiny. You see how tiny that is? Yeah, I know, right? So, I mean, if we did a little twinkle star in each corner, like one up here and one down here, I thought it would look cool. Because if we put one here and here, then we can follow this, right? Because we're going to come down at kind of like a squiggly angle with our butterflies. And so we're going to take that like this down the sides. It does. Yeah, the metal ones. So that's why I was like, I don't know if we do the twinkle stars, the regular stars, like the super tiny ones, or we just do the tiny twinkle ones. What do you guys think? These little twinkle ones. Yeah, that's true. Alright. So we're going to add that. Because at first I was going to add one of these big ones with the little one, but I think it might be too much. You know what I mean? And have this guy like that. So that's kind of how it would be here and here. But I think with our butterflies, it might be too much. Put a few tiny ones within the sparkles. Oh, on the middle now? Stay smaller. Alright, because you got to think too, we're doing all the butterflies and stuff on top, so we don't want to like... Let me clean my brush out, make sure there's no... Alright, so we'll stick with the little ones. Alright, so we'll pick the little ones out. Why are you stuck there? Good grief. Alright, guys. I know what I'm doing, I promise. Alright. I'm gonna need 4 of those. Why is it long? Is it... I can't say your name. Because I love long nails. That's why. Alright, so turn that around. Can you guys see that? Alright. So we're gonna take a little bit of my clear. Just a tippy bit. And we're gonna put her right here. You guys do not need a lot at all. But you want to make sure there's enough to push it into that so it actually forms to inside the nail. Ooh, look at that. Alright. You can also add a 3D brush for this too. That always works. Pick it up with the edge. We're going to come down here. Can you guys see okay? Come down here. Pick up this guy. I'm going to put him there. Push him in and then flatten that out. And you don't want it too far on the side, especially when you have the way that the curvature is on the nail. Too far on the side will make it pop out too much. Ooh, look at that, guys. Alright, so we got those guys on there. Let me do the other one. So the other one's going to be the opposite direction and come in from the other angle. The other side, I should say. So we're going to do this here. And you kind of want them to be kind of cohesive here. Okay, there's that one. Same thing over here. Oh, looky. Look at that. Haha. Alright. Thanks, Stacy. Alright, so far that's what we got. So we're going to let that dry, and I'm going to go ahead and cap this guy here. Clean my brush. This thing used to sit up, but there's not enough in it for it to sit up. How's everybody's day? If it keeps going in and out, let me know, guys. Now, remember, we're doing press-ons, right? Even though we're capping, you still want to keep that kind of thin at the top here, guys. So we're just going to push this guy up, thin him out the best we can. And I don't need a super huge layer on here either, guys, okay? So we're just going to pull this down and tuck our sides in. And then any divots that we have, this clear will... We're going to flatten that out as much as possible here. I love acrylic so much. So where each one stops is where I'm going to start my new bead of acrylic. And then we're going to blend both top and bottom. We're going to pat it all the way to the sides here. Just like so. Blend that baby in. Hold it down. Like, I kind of have to work kind of fast because it's hot in here. And always make sure you clean your brush, guys. And you want to make sure it blends all together really, really nicely. And I don't do one bead, guys. I do multiple little beads. I'm just going to make sure there's no bubbles. Pull that baby up. Blend it in. Just like so. And I'm going to pull her down. Like I said, we want it to be thin, but we still want it to cover everything as well. So typically you can do this pretty fast, you guys. We're just looking for that seamless end cap. Now this brush kind of sucks. I love this brush, but it kind of gives me lines sometimes. So you just have to kind of be aware of that. Just gonna pull that down. Wipe my brush as I go. Oh my gosh. Like, as you can see how my brush is leaving those, like, weird, wacky lines. I don't technically know if you guys can see it or not, but we're gonna pat this down. Make sure it's blended in. And then pull it down so we have no humps. Because that's one thing you don't want, guys, is humps. Humps at the end here, you want it all to be one. And if you feel like there's not enough, go back in with what you think you need. Use as many beads as you want, but I'm going wet so that way I don't put too much on here. Blend that baby in. And we're gonna pat that. Alright, so we're gonna need a little bit more. Right here. So sometimes I have a hard time of over capping, to be honest. I'm gonna pull this guy down. And then we're gonna lightly go over this and fan it up to fill in that area. Because what you shouldn't take us long at all to cap this. Like I said, I'm just going thin and blending it in and just filling in certain spots and making it one, just like that, baby. Look at that. So I have a little dip right here. So we're gonna make sure our side's tucked in well. Now you don't want to do it too thin, obviously. I'm just lightly feathering that. I'm not putting hardly any pressure at all. Boom! There she is. Alright. So we're not going to have to file a crap ton either because I did that. So just make sure your ends down here are capped well. And I missed a spot right there. So we're just going to take this guy. And we're going to go around this edge. And then make sure we have enough. Because we don't want to go through that color. Pull down. Oh yeah. Look at that. We did it, fam. She's capped. Alright. You can. Does anyone know if I get a super sticker, does the money... Yeah, the money does go to me, love. I get it, like... I think I get 70% or something like that. Okay, so there is the capping on that one. Let's cap these guys. Let's make sure. Yeah, okay. So I'm actually going to use a different brush for this because this one is driving me bonkers. So if you guys, I think it goes, oh. I've got a painting down, but you're doing a great job. Aw, thanks, love. I never know if anybody learns anything. I just hope that they do. So I try my best here. I don't know a bunch of stuff, but it's all in your brush too. So this one picks up smaller beads. So if you have like your pinky nail or something like that, you can use a brush like this that's longer and thinner. And if you're not comfortable with a size 12, because every brush is different, just so you know, one could say it's a size 12 and look like a size 8. You know? So it's all in the brush and what it's made with. But you definitely want to make sure you get a good brush. Start with a good brush, you guys. Like, seriously. Start with a really, really good brush. Now, I'm not doing an apex, guys. I am not doing an apex at all. I'm going to pull the rest of this up over this star. Now, typically when you're going over anything like an embellishment, you want to make sure you do have enough acrylic on there to embed that star. Because you do not want to hit that when you're filing. So we will have to go back over that point. But for now, let's just get her capped and then go from there. Look at that. And then, you know, you want to make sure you hold it down while you're doing this too. And then just keep cleaning your brush out, guys. That's one thing that I had a hard time doing, was cleaning my brush a lot. Like, every time you wipe it, and I forget to do it, so I'm not, like, perfect with it at all. I just kind of do my own thing. It's definitely took me quite a while to get, like, my powder ratio down, but you kind of find your own way of doing it, and then, you know what I mean, despite what everybody says, or anybody says for that matter. And I'm making sure I kind of cap this pretty well. Not super thick, and not super thin, but enough, because I have the glitter in here, and I want my glitter to stay in there. But I still want it to be nice and crispy, without having to file a crap ton, you know? So we stopped right there, so we're going to lay that bead there. Like I said, push to the sides, clean our brush, and then we're going to pull up first. Wet our brush. And then we're going to pull this down, just the hair. It's all about the pressure that you put on too, guys. The amount of pressure that you have will determine if you're going to pull it off the entire nail or not. I had to learn that because I'm very heavy-handed. So, what works for me may not work for y'all, so make sure you guys always just try it and keep at it. Well, hello, Aunt. How are you? Hi, Imaginal. Hello, everybody. Shout out to the ladies. What's up, ladies? Alright, I'm going to make sure I have quite a bit here. Just so I know I'm capping over this star really well. I'm just going to make sure I pull this down so it doesn't fall off the nail. So it kind of just helps guide the clear. So it's not going every which way. And then I'm going to pull it up. Keep my side in. And then we're going to mash it together. Meaning, making it all one without any big, super big humps. And if you have a hump, it's okay. You can add what you need to. Look at that. Woo! And then just make sure you're, you know, under here is good and you don't have a crap ton that you gotta file off. Alright, we're keeping our sides tucked in. Woo! Alright, so I do have a little hump right there, which a lot of this can be filed out, guys. With just even a hand file. So what I'm gonna do is take this, okay, and we're gonna pull this down and fill in just those little humps. Like so. And then we're gonna pull the rest up. And then we're gonna make sure we fill that in. Oh yeah, look at that. Aw, thanks, sweetheart. First super chat. Let's throw some purple hearts up for our lovely, lovely Gracie, guys. Thank you so much, sweetheart. I really appreciate that a lot. Thank you. Aw, you guys are amazing. You guys are amazing. You just made my day. Thank you, lovey. Alright, I'm going to add a little bit more up here, and I feel like we should be good. And one thing you want to do when you're clear capping, guys, too, is you want to make sure you get those bubbles out before you put it on the nail. And if you do end up with bubbles, make sure you get them out before you put it down the nail. Or else you're going to end up with, you know, a good fair amount of bubbles that you don't want in your clear to show. Thanks, guys. I love you guys. And then you want to make sure you keep this kind of thin up here, too. We want it to look nice when we go to put it on our nail. I'm going to bring it up to my face, guys, so I can see. Okay, so we do just need a tiny bit. So it's a little hard. When you put these on the side, you can't really tell if you're really getting what you need and you're really capping exactly what you need, or if you're taking it off. But I'm just lightly fanning that down so I don't bring any more down the nail than I need to. And then we're just gonna I think we're good, guys. Thank you so much again. Alright, I'm gonna make sure my ends are well capped. Because this is kind of like a moon type thing I did at the bottom, which I love. It's my favorite thing to do. So I'm just going to bring that excess down, but I want to make sure I really cap this part. There we go. And we don't have like super huge hump at the end, because sometimes you can get these humps at the end. Oh, and they suck so bad to file and whatnot. Oh, she's looking nice. Okay. So there she is. Hi, Selena. Hi, Conjure. Hi, my beautiful lovey. Alright, just make sure you don't hit your other ones like I just did this one. Oops. Okay, let's end cap this guy. So like I said, these two end ones are going to be matte, which I think is going to, it's going to make it look so cool. And I'm going to clean my brush. Even though it's clean, I'm just going to make sure it's clean. Hi, Astrid. Why did I think it was a sausage? I don't know, girl. Of course I'm off. Oh, I really appreciate it. Hello, Conker. Hello, my lovey. The only thing I hate about this brush is that I lose a lot of hairs out of it. And I don't know. It's very thin. It's a very, like, small, thin brush. But I love it at the same time. So I'm going to have a little bit of sparkle in my clear. See how I did that? I cleaned my brush like that. That's what you want to do. Now, like I said, guys, I'm not a pro at this. I've only been doing acrylic for 3 years. Yeah, 3 years. Brush hair. So, I don't know. Did you guys see that? I just pulled this up the rest of the way. Just to get that in there. And then... What in the... Oh, well, that brush hair is going to stay in there because I can't get it out. But that was just lightly, and then we'll go back and do what we need to do at the top here. And guys, one thing I want to say, for anybody new that wants to try acrylic, don't worry about what other people are doing, or if you don't think you can do it or whatever. You just got to sit down and try, and keep trying, and keep doing. And you'll get it eventually, guys, okay? But just because somebody's doing one thing doesn't mean you can't do it too. Because you absolutely totally can. Especially with, like, a lot of, like, dedication to your craft and making it better and all of that jazz. Just gonna pull that down. And then we're gonna pull it up. Oh, yeah. Now, if I miss anybody, sorry, apologies. And if you can't see or anything like that, just try to get my attention if I'm not looking at the chat. Okay, I'm gonna pull this up, make this baby blend in, but I'm just lightly doing it, guys. Lightly. So that way we don't have a bunch of humps and we can still get her down the nail. You're gonna pull, clean, pull, clean, pull, clean, pull, clean. Especially when you have a lot on there. You're gonna go back in and wet your brush. The monomer is what melts it into the nail, guys. Okay, so your monomer is like your bonder that bonds the acrylic to the nail. So when you go back in and you do this, and you go back out and you do this, and you keep your sides in, and keep doing it, go from side to side. Num num. You're good, love, no worries. And anybody who is new in here, I would like to say that the... Hi, Flower. If you're doing something stupid or, you know, whatever, the mods that are in here have no problem blocking anybody. Okay? So just know. We're, like, cool and calm, collected over here, but, you know, we're not gonna tolerate some weird stuff. Just saying. Plain and simple. Alright, so most people would pat or tap and pat, but me, I like to just pull this down so I don't have a crap ton on there. And that's just how I do it, you guys. You guys don't have to do it like that at all. We're going to make sure we do this so we don't have a bunch hanging off. And it should be leveled out really nicely like this. And you still have enough on there to where you're not going to do anything. Well, hello. Thanks. Thanks. And most of the ladies in here do have a channel, so if you are new and you love nail content and just creations in general, make sure you check out the ladies that are in here. A lot of them have channels, you guys. So let's support our lovely ladies. Alright, we're going to pull that down just a tad here. I'm going to pat this in because I did see a hump. And don't be afraid to like turn it to the side. Pat anything in that you feel has a bump. Just pat it. Drag it or pat it. I mean, it's typically up to you and it depends on how much you have on your nail. But all we have to do is this down here and one up here and we're good to go. This set's gonna be banging. Now, like I said, I'm gonna take this and put more over the star. Pull that down. Make sure we blend this baby in here. And most of this is gonna go up this way. And I'm not patting or anything, but you also want to make sure you don't have any bubbles around your star. Because that is not what you want. You don't want to see those bubbles around that star where it didn't quite get leveled out, or the stars are stuck, or the bubbles are stuck in the star. You don't quite really want that, but if it happens, it happens. It's not a big deal, guys. Alright, one thing I do want to do, because I can still see it. Meaning, if you can still see the pokey uppy bit, you do not have enough on there. That was a little bit too wet, but what I'm going to do is pat. I'm going to drag this bottom half, blend that bead in, and just lightly feather this very, very top portion here. And then we're going to go over that just a tiny bit. So we can blend it in. There we go. Now, because I have put that extra in on here, what I'm going to do is push down on this part here. Alright, so one thing I'm going to do, because I'm weird, is add one right here and blend that baby in, and we should be golden. Now, I'm going to take a little bit out of my brush, because I don't want it too wet. Blend up. And make sure that blends in really well. Wet our brush. Pull down. Pull down. Pull down. Pull down. And by doing that, that creates your flat part. Ah, no! I just lost all my monomer, guys. Stuck my brush in it, lost my monomer. Alright, hold on, guys. I can't believe I lost all that monomer. Shitballs Batman. On the side that doesn't have the purple thing. Imagine that. Alright, hold on, y'all. hold on. I'm just gonna put that there for now. Alright. I'm gonna have to add just a little bit more, because I don't have enough. No? Give me one sec, guys. I can't believe I spilled that, girl. Hi, Christina! Who does that? Me. I do. Alright. I cannot believe I did that. Oh, I almost did it again, y'all. Story of my life. Alright. Alright, so I did put my brush through this part right here, but that's okay. Because most of the time you'll be able to get it out. All I'm going to do is add a little bit to the end of this, and should be good. I want to make sure this end is like really nice. And I do stuff backwards, okay? So please hear me when I say I do not do it the traditional way. Just so you know. But just know y'all can do this if you put your mind to it. I don't want to hear anybody saying, I can't do that. Because yes, you can. You absolutely can. Okay, that bottom's looking great. The only thing I'm going to do is right here. And we're done. Cabin. We're going to take this guy. And like I said, I'm not doing an apex, guys. There's no reason for me to do an apex. The only time you do an apex is when you want that structure for your nail because you are wearing them. However, your lady's not wearing them. I mean, I'm going to put them on, but I'm not going to be like wearing them all week or anything to where I'm going to need structure. So just know that. Alrighty. There we go. Got her. There we go. You want that, see? You want that line. You just want it straight. Because that is less that you have to file, honey bunnies. Alright. I may end up filing into this one since it's on the side. I accidentally put it way too far over. So we're going to blend this out. Pull this down. And then just lightly go over the top here. And then pull this down. There we go. Alright. Keep that pulled in. Alrighty. Now I did put a hump there, but we can get it with filing, so I'm not really too worried about it. Alrighty. We gotta... So while that is drying, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let that dry and then get this up off my table. Are you guys okay with that? And clean my brush out. Hi, Jelly Bean. Okay, love. Thank you, Gracie. Thank you. I called you Gracie, but I mean Grace. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Come back anytime, love. Thank you so much. I really appreciate your donation. I appreciate everybody being here. Alright. That's done. We're just going to have to file a little bit. So I think what I'm going to do is just use my hand file. Because we're not going to need to use the big file. Because there's not a lot to need my big file for. Alright. Ow. So, I have my big bag that I put all of these in. We're gonna put our cap on our clear. All right. I'm gonna move this guy. Make sure he's not gonna leak all over my whatchamacallit. All right. I'm gonna move this so that way we don't have all of this yucky stuff all over. Ooh, that looks so cool, you guys. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Who's excited, everybody? Me. Alright, so I'm just gonna go ahead and get rid of this. I can't believe that went all the way through to my table mat. I'm so mad. It's definitely going to eat through my mat. What do you guys think? You think it's going to eat through my mat, guys? I hope not, because Sandra got me this mat, so. Hi, Cola. Hello, hello. Like, it's a mat that's rubber on the back, so I really don't have to worry about it, but it just smells now. Smells like Zimontima now. Yeah, it's definitely eating it. Oh my god. Ooh, it's eating through the rubber, you guys. Oh, that's crazy. Well, I'm gonna need a new mat now. Damn it. It's okay. Alright. Well, we're not gonna need monomer anymore, so. I'm gonna lay some white out, though. Can you guys see okay? Alright, so we're gonna add the butterflies and the moon. And all that good stuff. Alright. Is that still all white for you guys? Alright, shout out to everybody in here. Whoop whoop. I would put your mat directly into the wash or sink with soap. Okay. Right now? I'm like, I don't want to take away from you guys, you know? Okay. I'm gonna take a drink real quick. Butterflies and moons, here we come. Well, we gotta, move all this out of the way. Oh god, I almost lost all of them. Ooh, I'm excited for the mochas, guys. I am excited. Alright, so I am actually going to be using a 180 grit. If I can find it. Alright. And then we are going to use a buffer as well. So we're going to file straight. When I'm doing this like this, I'll typically go underneath like so. Okay, and for each time you do it, you want to do it on each side. I'm going to do this. And then I'm going to take it. This just gets that excess off, guys. But you don't want to go ham on it. And if you did it really thin, you're not going to have to go in and like hammer with your drill. You can just use your hand file and just do just a little bit of filing and you'll be good. So going around this edge though, just going to file over the whole thing lightly. I'm not even gonna go over it like a lot though. But I'm gonna do this. Go straight. I'm gonna take this guy and we're gonna go at an angle like this. This is really gonna edge those out, right? And then we're gonna take it. This is gonna smooth these edges out really nicely. Like I said, we don't have to go ape anything on it, but look, the file's gonna show you exactly where you are, where you have filed and where you haven't, and it's also gonna show you where the dips are too. So it's a good thing about filing. Bye, Cola. I don't know. I just was like, I don't want to make you guys wait. I love you, cat. You guys have made my day today. Oh, yeah. The only thing I'm going to use my file for, guys, is the end here. To get inside here really nicely so we can get that nice moon shape going. Alright, once you got your sides in the way that you want them and they're nice and straight, you're going to check both sides like this. Oh, yeah. I just go back and forth, guys. Apparently there's a science to this, but I just kind of do it my own way. The only reason you're gonna need a super coarse nail file is if you have a lot of clear that you have to file, or a lot of bulk, I should say. But I didn't put a lot on here, so we're not gonna need that. But for example, you see I've been doing this. See that spot right there where it's not really getting it? So what we're going to do is we're going to take that down so it's even. So we don't have a bunch of like bumpies everywhere. So we're going to hold the file, and this part is what's going to touch this and what's going to file it. The part that you're putting the most pressure on. So you got to kind of like be careful. Because sometimes I'll be talking and filing and not paying attention and go right through the nail, guys. This is not supposed to be on. What the... Sorry about that, guys. I ain't trying to get... This is my favorite file, though. So I'm going to go the length of the nail. Oh, yeah. Look, you can see how straight that edge is or not, guys. I don't know if you guys can see. See how straight that edge is? And then you can see whether you have your apex dip or not. I have a slight one, but it's okay. I'm not, like I said, I'm not worried about the apex. The bigger the apex on your nail, the more when you go to try to put bling and stuff on it, it looks kind of weird in my mind. So, oh yeah, look at that. Let's look from that side. Let's make sure this guy is nice and... Ooh. Oh my god. perfect, guys. Look at that. I'm gonna taper this in just a hair. Oh yeah. Okay. That one's good. No worries. No worries at all. Thanks everybody for being here. Hi, Sandra Love. Sorry guys, I didn't mean to for anyone new, smack your nail. If it sounds like this, it's done. If it doesn't do that, it's not done yet. Same thing on this nail. And it's a little different filing when you're doing like press-ons like this and stuff versus on your actual hand. So, how are you, Sandra Love? I'm excited for this set, you guys. Oh, I can't wait to put them on. How's your guys' day going so far? I'm glad that you guys are here. Sandra, thank you for your lovely comment. That made my day today. And you can also put these on your nails, even though you've already sized them out, and do it on your nails as well. Alright, so we want to be careful when we're going around our stars here. Yeah, I already went through that, so I didn't put enough on there, but that's okay. We'll make sure we put our top coat on there, and you're not going to really be able to notice it. Same there. Didn't put enough there. Like, it's hard for me to see that I had even, like, put enough on there, but I'm also pushing really hard when I'm filing. I don't really need to kind of get it even. Because you want these to be snatched, guys. If there's one thing I can do, is snatch a damn nail set up. Promise. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Flat as could be, guys. Now, I do have a little bit of a hump, like, right here, but I think we're going to be okay. So I'm just going to take this, and we're going to make sure there's no bump there. So you want to look, like... And I also cut it weird, so the bottom of this is going to be a little bit weird, but... It's going to be a little off. One side's going to look longer than the other, but it's not a big deal to me. Making sure those are crispy. Other side. Take it, and you're going to go like this. Corner. So, instead of doing that, you're going to go straight. And then you're going to kind of go like this. And you're going to shave downward. And it's going to make sure that you snatch those sides in. Yeah! Woohoo! Alright, so I'm going to go on this side as much as I don't want to. And shave this down so it's all even. There we go! Because you don't want a little hump right here. You want it to come down nice and flat like that. Ooh. Alright, y'all. Look at that. Ooh, baby. Alright, next one. Like I said, if you don't put a crap ton on there, which took me forever to realize, I didn't have to put a bunch on there. Thanks, Tammy Love. I didn't have to always put a bunch on there, but I was putting so much on there, you guys. Like, I'm not joking. I was like, it's not good enough, it's not good enough. But technically, it was. I just didn't really know it at the time that I was doing that. And so, the more I put on, the more you have. So just know, the more you put on, the more you have to shave off, guys. And sometimes it can take a long time to do that. This is not all the way dry, this right here. So I had to be a little careful because the top is. Oh. See, the sides aren't dry all the way. One thing I don't know. Should I put it in my lamp, you guys, to kind of dry it a little bit? What do you guys think? Like upside down? I'm going to put it upside down just to dry that a little bit. You guys, I had my thing out this whole time. What am I doing? Dummy. Is that really loud? Do you guys think that's really loud? So we're going to pull out Steve for this one today, for this job today. To me, I don't think that's loud, but it's working nice. We're going to go about a 12. Alright, I'm using my Melody Susie and my little mini bit. If you guys leave these inside here, all this like extra bit in here, it's going to make it look like you... I don't know how you want to put that, but... it's going to look wonky. I'm using my pinky, guys. It looks nice. Guys, do you realize how long it's been since I've done anything like this? Give me one sec, guys. Sandra, I spilt monomer on my thingy. There we go. It's kind of eating it. I'm gonna have to get a new one. Now I feel bad because it's my favorite. I'm just gonna go over this. Alright, we're good on that one. Oh yeah. There's not really too much I need to do on this. Okay. Hi, Sideways. Hello. I am new. What is this channel about? This channel's about nails. Have you guys ever had clear, not really... I mean, it sounds like it's done. It doesn't feel like it's done. Are you guys excited to put on all of the embellishments, though? I am so excited. We are doing nails. I'll show you guys, after I get done with this one, I'll show you guys exactly what they look like. We'll add our bling gel and add our stuff. I think this is a great spring nail set to segue into spring and summer. What do you guys think? I think so. Alright. So I just lightly need to go over this. Ow. So if you're new here, make sure you like and subscribe if you like the content. If you're into nails and you love shenanigans, if you love acrylics or any type of nail medium, really, I do. Or I at least try. I love Miniverse. We're about to have a Miniverse one coming up, guys. I'm just so excited. I've been collecting me some Miniverse. Alright, let's check this baby out. Alright, a little more here. Yeah. Alright, we need a little more here. Snatch this side in. This is probably really up close, but... Alright. Let's take this down. So, I don't know if you guys can see, but I have a little hump here. So I'm just going to make sure there's no hump that's coming from here to here or from the sides. We want that baby to be tapered in just like so. I'm going to go all the way up. Straighten that out, just like that. Anybody can become a member. I just changed the emojis. We're gonna be doing so much stuff. I'm back, and I'm so excited to be back, you guys. So excited. Alright, just making sure this is 100% snatched. Oh, yeah. Alright, only thing we gotta do is go in with the file for shits and giggles. Now the side's not quite dry, but it's dry enough. We're gonna go in about a 12. I will be gone a little. Okay. Okay, love. Hi, Tito. Sandra, how's the weather? Yeah, I was gonna ask you guys, is it raining or anything up there? We just had snow. We literally just had snow. Anybody else have any snow still? Just going over this really lightly, guys. Ooh, she's looking pretty. All I could think about was conjure in my head when I said that. She's looking pretty. Love you. Dude, these are badass. I love them already. Alright, look at that baby. Perfect. Now she's going to be a little bit longer because of the way I cut it, but I don't really care. So let's go over this part here. And you want to be really careful, especially when you're doing press-ons, because you don't want to go too far in and lose that roundness of what your nail typically is. Or it's gonna like not go on your nail very nicely. Alright, guys. Flat as can be. Yeah. Alright. It is Steve time. Alright, Steve's almost done, guys, but I can't help it. Let's try to... For anybody new, this is Steve. He loves his job. And he's the best at it. Ah! He's so good, in fact, that he flung it across the room. Ooh. He snatches them up, man. I want to get another E-Nail Couture buffer. Ooh, sharp. Oh. Oh, yeah. Guess who's back? Back again. He's about to die, guys. I'm gonna have to give him a new proper home. And then we'll have to get Steve Jr. because I can't find Steve Jr., but you want a snatch nail? Steve's your guy, okay? He is always your guy. But he's mine, so you can't have him, so you can't have him. But, just to let you know. Oh, yeah. That's what's up right there. Woo! Ow. They're pointy. You guys, I love you. Thanks for being here. Are you guys ready for these butterflies? I'm so ready for these butterflies. Well, thank you. Thank you for being here. Appreciate it so much. I can't wait to show you the sparkle in these nails. Alright, the top coat that we're going to be using, guys, is BRITTBRATNAILDIT. Glossy Top Coat. My favorite top coat right now. Love her freaking top coat. Love it so much. Alright. Sorry guys, I have to use this little end piece. We're just gonna go fast with it. Woo! He just really brings out the sparkle in my nails. And that's not a joke. Like, he really does. So, yeah. Alrighty. I don't really know a lot of games, honestly. To be honest with you. Alright, let's try another buffer, shall we? I do have this guy. Generally not my fave, but it's my fave, but like, he just doesn't get as smooth with this one as with Steve. I'll show you the difference after, too. Make sure your back of your nails are nice and smooth too, guys. Helps with the shape. It really does. It really does. Alright, let's try to smooth her out. Now I'm going to use this guy because he smooths out really, really good. Just kind of like Steve, just not as good. He doesn't quite get all the scratches out because he's a finishing buffer, but alright, he just isn't Steve. So, we're going to stop messing around and just use Steve. What do y'all think? What did I miss? I don't know, you guys can tell me later. Alright guys, we got her. Alright. We're gonna dust her off and put our stuff on. I do like this Melody Susie dust collector though. It is nice. It actually is nice. I mean, all the gears work, and gears? All the buttons and everything work really nice. They do have nice products. My drill is Melody Susie, so. Alright. We're gonna move her. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Hi, your girl. How are you? Alright. Alright, this is what they're looking like, guys. So, we're going to take the alcohol and we're going to clean them off. Oh, she looks so pretty. I hate that she's so slimy, though. Nah. She does look like a rainbow galaxy, though. I do not understand that. Have you guys ever had that? That is very weird. It made it sticky. Have you ever had that, guys? Where your whatever made it sticky? And you guys, I do not want to take this set and like, I want to do this set to the T. So, yeah, for some reason it's sticky. You guys ever had that? Beautimus! Woo! Melody Susie is a really good brand, I will have to say. Are they good to work for? I don't know. We just won't get into that right now. Everybody seems to love them, but unfortunately, why did I have to have the bad experience? Anywho. Alright, there they are. This is what it looks like without everything on them. So, what we're going to do is we are going to, you know me, I like to gloss, 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 gloss. Britt Brat nailed it right here, baby. Ready? Oh. All of that is sparkle, you guys. Oh my god, it's like a mini starburst in there. Holy shnikes. Hi, Barry. Hi, Conrad. How are you? Oh, wow. That is real sparkle that I see in person. You guys are seeing it looks a little weird, but that is all sparkle. Oh. The colors are beautiful. Wow. Oh, I don't care what anybody says. If you don't like this set, oh, you gotta be crazy. Oh my god. And then the sparkle on top just adds so much to it, you guys. Oh no, I got something in it. Wow. You guys have got to try this top coat out. I am not joking with you right now. Like, super shiny. Super glossy and just super just amazing. It's seriously the best. I'll never stop ranting and raving about it. Oh my god, that's beautiful. Oh, I freaking love it. Where's my thing at? Alright, what did I do with it? Okay, well, there it is. Wow. And it levels out just stunningly perfect. Oh! You guys. Use code SUGAR, guys. Use code SUGAR. Sugar. I don't know if it's going to let me put that in there, but... because I already have a pinned message. Right, ready? Oh. Look at all that sparkle, guys. I'm almost out of my glossy top coat. I got more, but I'm going to use every last drop. Oh my god. This is going to be the most sparkliest spring set, period, and I barely did anything to it. Like, for real. You guys pushed me to do this. And that's a good thing. Would you guys recreate this set? That would be cool if you did. If anybody recreates it, please tag me. I would so love to know. Alright, you definitely want to make sure you get these sides well done too, because we want to make sure this whole thing is golden. Oh my god. Oh, look at that reflective in there. And the purples and the pinks and the just beautiful. Oh my dear Atlanta, Georgia. Alright, I was just making sure the sides are good. Dude. What do you guys think we should do for the next set? And she self-levels so good, you don't have to do this. But look at that. Baby! And you could take your nail and go like that. That way you know for sure she's not over dripping. Aw, thanks, babe. Here she is. Look at that. I wish you guys could see this in person. I am going to have to make sure I catch a video for you guys. Because look, with the matte, and the shiny together just looks so cool. Because typically people wouldn't leave it like this, and I think it's cool leaving it like that, so yeah. Aw. I just want to show you guys the multicolored reflective, and I don't know if it's not really picking it up, but the blues and the purples and the rainbows is just perfect for this. Like, literally perfection. I'm gonna have to use my other light and see if I can't get it to come up for you guys. But yeah, BRITTBRAT is linked in my videos, you guys. If you use code SUGAR, you can save 10%. She just come out with her spring collection, and I absolutely love it so much. It's a beautiful set. I also did a live with that set as well as unboxing her products. So go check her out, guys. She has a lot of beautiful content as well. All the girlies do on here. Alright, I gotta make sure that this end is capped really well. So, like, if you take and move your thing like this to the side, you can see whether if you actually got that or not. Because it's all, like, kind of in, like it's one and melted together. Because you don't want any, you know, little things in there. Alright, I think we're golden, guys. Look at that. Oh. I will show you guys the multicolored. I need a nail dryer, guys, that has a bottom on it. You know what I mean? Like one that has a metal bottom on it. You need to get one that has a metal bottom on it. Alright. Oh, okay. I'm gonna show you guys. So this is what she looks like in regular lighting, though. But if I cannot make it focus, you guys will be able to see the sparkle. Here's what the sparkle looks like. I know it's really close, but it's the only way I can get you to show you, like, the different sparkles throughout it. But the colors are cute, guys. The colors are cute. I could have done a little bit better job on that ombre. But hey, what are you gonna do, right? Alright, it's in there. It is curing for a minute. 30 seconds. Honestly, I'm gonna be completely, totally blunt and honest with you. I think a few of the colors, they need more. They either need more color, or it's just the pigment. You know what I mean? I mean, I'm always gonna be honest with you. But, like, for me, like, right here, I accidentally put my finger in it, but oh well. You guys won't be able to see that. Only I will. But yes, that is BRITTBRAT Glossy Top Coat. And all of her stuff is 15 mLs, guys. 15 mLs. Alright. I forgot, too, that these glow in the dark. You guys, I totally forgot that these glow in the dark. Oh my gosh. I never said anything to you guys about the glow. Alright, so this is what she's looking like, y'all. I totally forgot. But look at the sparkle. Look at all that sparkle. And then we have our matte sparkle. Look. Oh my Lanta. Oh, you guys can see a little bit of the reflective color shining through on the nude. Look at this. Look, you can see it glowing. See? We just added another element and I didn't even know. Alright. Guys, okay, so I have about 45 minutes to do this, if we don't, and I don't want to rush it. I just have to go get my kids, so I didn't think I was going to take that long, but I wanted to make sure I do it right for you guys. So, we have our butterflies. Our moon is going to go right here, so let me get my moon on, and then we'll do our butterfly. What butterfly? Oh, yeah, the big one, the big juicy butterfly. So, here's our moon and our butterfly. So, let's do that really quick. And then, is that good? Or is that too much? I can't freaking tell. Bye, Anna. Thanks so much for sticking with us. Alright, so let's put our butterfly on. Excuse me. I got my brush. And my picker. Alright. You guys have no idea how excited I am right now. Oh my god. Alright, I am using LGM Pro Bling It Gel. Guys, don't leave your caps off because it will cure. Okay. So we're going to put our moon right dead smack in the middle here. And I'm going to make sure I have quite a bit so I can sink it right down inside there. Now, it's a moon, so you have to be careful because you don't want a big glob on the side of it. You don't want to see it. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to take it. Move it over. Ah, look at her! Bye, and I love you! Alright, now you guys know I like the crooked moon look, so that's exactly what we're doing. Now, one thing I am going to do, okay, so I'm going to actually add a star right there. Right there. Just, you guys know me, I love my stars and my moons. Should I do a mocha star? I think so. Look at my little pink star, guys. Yes. Looky. What do you think? Yeah, I love her. I'm just trying to... Does that look like it's in the middle, y'all? Now, you see how it's sitting on the nail? I'm gonna have to make sure I put a good fair amount in that. Me too. I don't have a lot, but... Alright, this is gonna be hard to do. Alright. So, we're gonna try and put this in the middle. I can't tell if it's in the middle or not, but we're just gonna go with it, guys, okay? Alright. And I'm just gonna cure it right there. I don't care. I'm just curing it right there. I don't care. Yeah. Shout out to everybody in here. Thank you so much for all the likes. Thanks, everybody. Thanks for coming back, too. I know. I need all the like, super teeny tiny mini ones. Like, that star that I just used is a mini one compared to all the other ones. And I have not found any of the shapes yet. Somebody sent me those, so I've not bought them myself. So I don't quite know. Right. There she is. Oh, she's gonna look so cool. Okay. Where is... There it is. So let's get our butterfly on, our big one. Oh my god, it's gonna look cool. Same thing. So this one actually has like a little thing, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna dip this, and I'm just gonna like go on the back with it as well. Just so it's already on there. So if you do it like this, you want to make sure you place it where you're gonna place it, guys. Alright, middle would be the green. Ugh, I forgot how hard these were to work with, guys. The wings are off a little bit, so it's a little bit corky. However, as long as we make sure the butterfly itself is in the middle. Alright, what's that look like, y'all? Looks like it's in the middle. Looks like it. Typically, I'll put something on the top in that because we're going to come down and then end at a point. So, and typically I like to make sure that alright, it looks like it's even, but the wing's kind of bent, so whatever. It looks like it's perfect. You know what? We're just gonna do it. Oh my god, I'm excited. No, I have not found them at all. Now, the ones I have, like, this, you know, the super teeny tiny, but I have very few. And I only have them in pink and blue. I don't have them in any other colors, so. Alright, so she's kind of slid off the side a little bit, as we can see right here. But she's in the middle of the nail. So do you understand what I mean by when the nail curves? Oh my god, look at that. Oh, did I put it upside down? I don't think I did. Okay. That's what she looks like, y'all. So, I think it's gonna be okay. Yeah, it's gonna be okay. Alright, so we got our butterfly on. So, there is the mitzel. Alright. So, these little butterflies here, I haven't found these. I love them so much, and I haven't found them again. And then we have the big ones like that, and then we have the flat back like those, and I haven't found them. I don't know. I have stars. I got the big stars, but not the little stars. Alright, guys, what are we going to do in the middle? We're going to add the little tiny, you know, I did 2 colors of each. One, so that way we could do the whole, you know, we'll have to do the pink and green. And then I got a flat yellow. And I also got a non-flat yellow. I don't have any orange, which sucks because orange is like my go-to that I never have. But I have a dark blue and a light blue. And then the purple. And then I also pulled the stars. So, like, they're not quite rainbow, all of them. But I figured if anything, guys, we can do, like, these in the round ones in the center to make up for the orange and the, you know what I mean? The colors we don't have. Or we have these ones. The actual mocha colors for like to decorate the mocha's not going to look right unless we put them on here. What do you guys think? Those teeny but I know, right? Hi SF. I can't say your name. I'm so sorry, honey. Thank you for being here, Shelly. But you know, does that make sense? Hopefully that makes sense. But like I have some, if you guys see, I have some hearts in this one, big ones, like the big hearts in those, but like that's all I got. These are the only ones I got, but we can use these ones or masquerade with these colors because they're, yeah. So in other words, we're gonna start with pink on one. So like this one, we're gonna use the pink butterfly mixed with a gold butterfly mixed with, you know what I'm saying? Do you see what I'm saying? And then in between will be the colors that we need. Hi, just me. I don't really do, hi Izzy, I don't really do French tip. I've done them, but I'm not very good at them. So, trying to think what we're gonna do to finish this off. So, I definitely think we need to go in a V point. So, do we want to add a little gold butterfly to end it out, or a star? Because I can always put like a star down there just to end out the V cut on that. So we're going to come down and it's going to tie to the butterfly. And then the butterfly's going to come down to a V. Hi, just me. How are you? What up, everybody? What up? Okay. Think, Crystal, think. Think. So typically I would use... This is on crooked. No wonder. Typically I would use my mochas and go along the center of that. Okay. Kind of. Yes. So, okay. So if I add these, those are my butterflies, guys. So we can actually do, because we want something with a V shape at the end that's going to really tie that together. Of course, you can use caviar beads as well. That'll give you really good, of course we're going to use caviar beads, but, alright. I'm trying to think here. Since we have butterfly and a moon, so we need to do a gold one, or no. We're just going to use the colors, add one of the other gold butterflies right here or something. I don't know. I'm trying to think, guys. It's kind of hard. I had it in my head and then I don't. So. It's going to come down. So. You know, because we want to bring it like coming from the moon and coming down. And we need something in the middle. Or we could just drip it. Drip it like this and then come down at a V for the butterfly and add one right there. And just drip it, not bring it together. Okay, I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to drip it. So, hold on. Hold the phone, guys. Alright, I'm gonna take... So, because this is like dark red, we're gonna take purple. Oh, lordy. Because I like big gems. I like to be wow in your face, y'all. Well, that actually kind of looks like red. So let's take a big pink. Oh my god. And then we're going to do another one of those on the side. Alright, we want to make sure this is all the same here. Alright, and then we're going to drip it down. So, I already got that like that. So we're going to bring this in. Bring it up. And I'm just dripping it. So what that means is we're just going to come in at an angle or down the way. So we're going to take a bright orange. And we're just going to go tinier and tinier and tinier. So we need yellow. Oh, I missed one, guys. Oh, how dumb of me. Alright, we're going to do the entire rainbow on this one. Oh, crap. Oh, well. I can't do that. I gotta take that off. You guys ever do that? So, the orange needs to come off, too. Because it's gotta be bigger. Okay. Now we got it. Goodness gracious. Now we can do the little yellow one. What do y'all think? And then it's gonna be, like, all the way down from there. So let's do our green. And we go all the way down to, like, the super tiny one. Oh my Lanta Georgia, y'all. Let's get our blue. Alright, guys. Sorry if I'm not talking. Oh my god, I love it! Alright, so that's gonna be like our rainbow drip down from the moon. Let's get our purple. Oh, come on. Alright, hold on, guys. Sorry. Alright, so you have to make sure that your colors aren't, like, messed up. Oh my god. You guys, these are gonna be so bomb. What do you all think, man? I think it looks so pretty. Oh my god. And it just goes right into... I wasn't for sure if we should go right into the butterfly, but what do you guys think? I guess I could have, huh? I could have went right into the butterfly. Or do you like the drippy moon look? I like the drippy moon look. Do you guys think I need to do... like to make it come all the way down to the butterfly? Or you guys think I need to put anything else on this? Because the butterfly is going to come down to a V point like this. So I think I'm going to put one here. That's going to be like the butterfly head. Does that make sense? So we're going to add one here, right in front of the butterfly. So that's going to be round. So we're going to use our pink again. Okay, we're going to need a smaller pink than that. Oh my god. What do you think, y'all? Alright, so now we're going to take this guy and we're going to come to an actual V. And we're going to use all of the colors and a star. So I'm going to use another small star. This time, though, I'm going to use my white one. You think I should change that, guys? That star? It's alright. We're gonna leave it because we need a star and a butterfly there. So we need orange. So now we're gonna go super teeny tiny. Alright. So we're gonna have to go around this. Around the star. And we're gonna come down. I'm gonna push it in here. And we're gonna bring it up all the way. Okay. Hopefully my vision is coming to life, guys. Alright, we're gonna use tiny ones. Okay. It's really hard to pick these guys up, though. We're gonna take our yellow. Our green. I don't know. What do you guys think about the star, though? Can you not even see the star? It would probably just been better just to come down at a point and been done with it, but... oh well. I don't know if I like that star, you guys. Give me feedback, guys. Hold on, I'm concentrating. Alright, that's that. And then you take your little bulby guys. Alright, so one thing we're gonna have to do, guys. I hate to do this, but... this is gonna tie it all together. I don't know if I necessarily like it, but... do you like it? Alright, because y'all know, I was not sure, so I thought, okay, I can put one of these down here like so. Oh my god, look. Ah! It worked. Oh, cool. Okay. Alright, so the only thing we're going to do is add our caviar beads. Oh my god. Sometimes it's hard to place these guys. I am not even going to lie. But once you get them on, they just complete the set so much, don't they, guys? Oh, good grief almighty. Touched my brush. Alright. So we're going to take and add our caviar beads up there and right here. I mean, you can't tell me that doesn't add, like, the best dimension to the nail. Haha. Alright, we need one more. Alright. Alright, y'all. We did it. Alright, we're curing her. Hi, Tina. How do they stay on the nail? I use my Bling It gel. This helps hold them on the nail. Hi, Woo. Alright, so that nail, I have to put these little beads on the middle nail, but I have just about 20 minutes, so I'm going to try. So how do we want to space them on the nail, guys? Here's what she looks like. Now, the only thing I gotta do is add our little beads to her. This is gonna make this whole set, you guys. Oh my god. I kind of went out the sides, but what are you gonna do? We're only putting these in the outside of the nail, like in between the grooves. Oh my god. Oops, sorry guys. Oh my goodness. I would say that's about the only thing I hate about these guys, you know? Making sure that they freaking stay in there. But I promise you, these make your nail set. Good grief. And it takes time, guys. I'm sorry I'm not talking. I'm trying. I am so trying, guys. It's hard when I'm putting these, like, beads on. And then we're going to put one at the very bottom. Alright. Ooh, pretty. Alright, since we can't see that, we gotta make sure we put it where we can see it. Oh my god, look at that, y'all. That is beautiful. Woo! Thanks everybody for still being here. So sorry. Peeps can function with those on. Yes, ma'am, I so can. Oh my god, I'm excited, guys. I know that those are kind of time consuming, but they make the freaking nail set, you guys. They really do. See? Just that little bit just gives it like that just extra, you know? I love it. Alright. There's that one. Oh my god, you guys. This set is gonna be banging, dude. Look at that. Ah, I love it. Alright, so now we're gonna do... What time is it, guys? What time is it? Oh shit, it's 1:40. Oh my god, I gotta go. Guys, alright, I have to go get my kids. I have nothing to do after. Like yesterday, I got home a little late because I had to help my husband's mom. I'm coming straight home. I'm leaving everything here. Please come and join me back for the finished look of this nail set. I am not going anywhere. We're going to do this nail set because I am so freaking excited right now. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh my gosh, am I excited. So, this is what she looks like right now. I would not stop, but I have to go get my kids. I took longer with that than what I expected, but oh my god, this is our, like, spring, like, into spring and summer look. Alright, this is what she looks like. We're gonna go and do the entire nail. Both of these nails, we still have to bling out, guys. So, come back for that. Come chat. Let's hang out. Let's do this. And, thank you so much to everybody. I love you. I love you guys so much. Make sure you like and subscribe. Comment after this and let me know which nail's your favorite and what part you liked. And do I need to work on something? I don't know. Okay, I gotta go. I love you guys so much. I will see you in just a few. Give me an hour, okay? Love you. Yes, I'm going to wear them. I will put them on for you guys as soon as we get done with these. And then I'll put them on for you guys. Okie dokie. I'll see you in just a few. Toodaloo. Be safe and have a great... an hour. Have a great hour or two. See you later. Bye.